Welcome back, guys. So yeah, that's right, it's me. I know you're probably sitting there with a look of shock on your face. I know I've been away for a long time, but I'm finally back. I'm so excited to be back. It's been a long time coming. I haven't stopped thinking about the channel. I haven't stopped thinking about the content that I want to bring for you guys, the locations that I want to go to. Why have I been away for so long? Well, I've moved house, not just moved house, but I moved to a different part of the country. That takes up a lot of time and effort, and it took longer than I expected, but there we go. That's life. I'm back. Here we are. Right, what's the video about today? So obviously I wanted to apologize for being away for so long, and I'm going to be talking about a few things today, but the main thing that I want to talk about today is the abandoned railway station. So we've done 2 videos on that. If you haven't checked them out, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Go and check them videos out. They're on our page, they're on our channel. If you want to just carry on watching this video, fair dues, man, you're the boss, crack on. If you're not new to the channel, you know what I'm talking about. I said in both of them videos that I would do an explanation. The reason being is that we went to that location 4 times and we only got 2 videos, and there's a reason for that. So let's do this. Right guys, let's get into this. So I've got 3 pieces of footage to show you. The first bit of footage I'm going to show you is from our first time there. We hit record on the camera. The camera starts going blurry. I turn to Sonny, I say, this is a bit strange. You know, we've played about with this camera a million times. It's never gone blurry. It's a bit weird how I've just turned it on and it started to go blurry already. At this exact moment, we're looking at the LCD screen and we hear 6 pronounced footsteps coming up at speed behind us. We both spin round at the exact same time without looking at each other, just instant reaction to turn around, expecting to see someone standing behind us, whether that be security, police, a homeless person. We were convinced that we were going to turn around and see someone. We turn around, there's no one there. Then, to our amazement, when we look back over the footage, expecting to hear these footsteps, we've actually caught what sounds, I can only describe it as a hiss. It could be something breathing into the microphone. We did not hear this noise with our own ears at the time. All we heard were footsteps, and we were convinced that we were going to pick them footsteps up on the microphone, on the camera, but instead we got this noise. So let's hear it. Your camera's going blurry.
You say that?
You heard that, innit?
Yeah.
Right, there you go guys, you've heard it. Comment below, let me know what you think. I think it's very strange. I've never heard anything like it before. I've never captured anything like it before. It's just one in many of links in this chain of events that's happened at this location, and I have absolutely no explanation as to why. Now, after we hear this noise, we head back to the exit. We're like, you know, are we sure we want to do this? We both know what we heard. There was nothing there. This is strange. Why is this happening? As we're heading back, we're about 6 foot apart. All of a sudden, an object gets thrown or dropped in between us. It passes through branches in a tree and it makes an almighty thud into the ground. Now, we later went back on the second time, on the second occasion, and we found this object, and this object is a concrete paving stone. Now, the bridge above us is made of stone, but it's made of huge, like, blocks of stone. This concrete paving slab is like something you would put in your garden, or you'd have it as a path leading up your drive. There's no reason for this bit of concrete to be falling off that bridge at that exact moment after we hear this noise. We ran up to the exit. There's 2 ways up, and then there's the bridge above, and you can see the exit the whole time, and I did not see anyone exiting the location, and we did not hear anyone. Guys, this is in autumn when the leaves have fallen. It's impossible to be quiet. Like, upon entering the location, we even heard noises, turned the torch on, and it was a fox walking through, like quite a considerable distance away from us, walking away. So the fact that we didn't see anyone, and we didn't like run out straight away like scared. We hung around, you know. We shone that torch into them woods. We walked a bit. We stayed quiet. We turned the torch off. We listened to see if maybe whoever it was had thought we had left and that they would show themselves. Nothing. Then as we're doing this, I'm above Sonny on this hill. This hill is really, really steep, the entrance to it. Sonny's looking down into the darkness and you can see this grey wall and there's graffiti on this wall. And we weren't filming at this point, and Sonny sees a shadow figure walk across this graffiti. Now, his reaction, I've never seen him do this before. He literally jumped in the air, landed on his back and slid down this hill. Like, I've never seen him react like that before, and I believe him. I believe that he did see something. I didn't see it personally myself, and we weren't recording. Anyway, that was enough for us. We decided to call it a day. Now, after much debate, we decided, you know, look, we got into this to get into paranormal investigating. This is perfect, even though we weren't expecting it from this location. Let's make the most of it, you know. There's a reason for this stuff going on. Let's try and get to the bottom of it. But we decided it wasn't safe for two people. So we decided to bring a friend of mine along, Chris. He's the second cameraman. Now, I say second cameraman, he was filming me the whole time, and I told Sonny, you just film little parts, you film me and Chris, and you keep an eye out, because we were on edge, you know. I didn't want anything happening to Sonny, I didn't want anything happening to Chris or myself. So Chris was the main one filming me. His footage, completely corrupt, not usable. And I saw him using it the whole time. I saw him recording, pressing stop, pressing record. I saw it on the screen. You know, I know he was filming, but when it came to taking that card out of that camera, there was nothing on it. So that's another bit of unexplained happenings that are going on here. So anyway, I managed to stitch a video together for you guys. That's strung together from Sonny's footage, Chris's footage, completely lost. So, as you've seen in part one, we explored a tunnel, which was amazing. It was incredible. It's something I'll never forget. It was unbelievable. Again, the weird turn of events. Number one, we go back, we find a pentagram or a pentacle, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people said it's this, a lot of people have said it's that. Either way, I find it a bit strange that somebody has actually done that there, and it doesn't look like it's been spray painted or painted. It looks like it's been burnt, right? So I've had a few people telling me it's a protection thing, and I've had a few people telling me it's a summoning thing. Now, either way, why is somebody doing that at this location? This location, I've researched. I haven't found any deaths, any murders, anything out of the ordinary. You know, it was a station. It was open for a number of years. It didn't work out. They closed it. That's it. I can't find anything along them lines. So I'm confused as to why somebody would have put that there. And that was after the first time that we'd been there, you know. And the second time we went there, I'll show you a bit of footage now. The second time we went there, we went in with a bit of trepidation, as you would after having something thrown at us that substantial. So we decided to sit on top of the bridge, keep our lights off, get the camera set up, and we listened for a good 15-20 minutes, and we could hear voices. But they were so muffled and the area is so contaminated with noise that we couldn't be sure whether we were hearing voices from inside the location or on the periphery. As we're doing this, Sonny hears a noise off to his right, which is off to your right. I'm going to show you the footage now. He hears a noise off to his right. I didn't hear anything. I had a beanie on at the time and a hood up. I didn't hear a thing. When Sonny says to me, "Take your beanie off," I heard it with my own ears, and what I heard was two legs running through the leaves up the hill. Now, they're running up one side and the other side leads you to the exit. So I immediately take off and I run up the other side of the hill, shining my torch over to the opposite side to see if I could catch a glimpse of who this person is. Because now I'm thinking it's a person, you know, this is the same person from last time, from weeks before, that threw something at us. I'll be honest, I was angry. I was like, I want to catch this person. You know, you can't be doing that. You can't be just throwing solid pieces of concrete at people for no reason, you know. So anyway, I'm talking too much. Let me show you this footage. Headphones in. I apologize for the audio. You can hear my feet moving. You can hear Sonny's feet moving. But beyond that, you can hear someone running through the leaves. So let me know what you think. Here we go.
Did you just hear that?
No. I can't hear shit.
Take your things off. You can't. That's because you can't hear. What the fuck is that?
Right, there you go, guys. Let me know what you think. I know what I heard. Sonny knows what he heard, but we didn't see anything. Again, just footsteps again, but someone rushing this time. So I wonder, was that person the person that we could hear talking that day? And the next time that we come back, were they the ones responsible for the symbol? I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not sure. Can't be sure. But that symbol definitely wasn't there the time before, and it was there the time after. So anyway, the tunnel as well, the padlock's broken. Who's done that? I mean, it didn't even look like it had been cut with like, I don't even know what that tool's called, a wire cutter, I suppose you would call it. It looked like it had been sawn. It had been cut with like an electric blade. That's how clean the cut was, and that's how good the cut was. And it had been made to look like the padlock was still locked, but if you didn't look close enough, you wouldn't have seen this cut. So anyway, we go into this tunnel. You'll see it in part one. It was brilliant, amazing explore. We heard a few strange things in that tunnel when we were getting set up to walk down it. We all heard what sounded, it's gonna sound so weird. It sounded like a goat. It sounded like a deep-throated goat noise. And Chris and Sonny both saw a black shadow at the end of the tunnel. I didn't see it. I was too busy turning around to them about to say, did you just hear that noise? We all heard the noise, but them two saw the figure. Either way, we carried on. We proceeded, we got to the end of the tunnel, we came back. The next bit of footage I'm going to show you is when we got back to the entrance of the tunnel, or exit, whatever you want to say. What you're going to see is a conversation between me and Chris, and we're talking about whether or not to put the padlock back on, leave it as we found it. And at this time, as Chris is speaking, you can hear something in the background. Now, when I sent this piece of footage to Sonny, I said to him, you tell me what you think it sounds like, but I think I've caught something on audio. This didn't even make it into the final edit because I didn't hear it at that time. I just happened to go back and look over the bits of footage that we didn't use with the headphones on, and I heard this. I wasn't expecting to hear it at all. Anyway, so I tell him, you tell me what you think it is. He tells me exactly what I thought it was, and I'll play it now, and then you tell me what you think it is. Here we go.
So if you do come back to see if anyone's been here, or if it's been locked back, to see if anyone's been here, or if it's been locked back, to see if anyone's been here, or if it's been locked back.
What it sounds like to me is a child humming a tune, right? Let me know what you guys think. But I'm just saying, this location, strange, really weird. We might go back, we might do a part 3, but we've got loads of other places to go. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, because if you watch part 1 and you watch part 2, you'll see how on edge we were in part 2. And, you know, I'm sorry it took so long, but I just wanted you guys to see this and to hear these bits of evidence that I've captured. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got a new series coming. I'm not going to tell you what it's called just yet, but keep an eye on the Instagram page, and it'll pop up. And if you haven't turned on your notification bell, turn that on so that you can see it coming. Yeah, that's coming, and there's plenty more explores coming, and we're gonna get plenty more paranormal equipment set up, and hopefully we're gonna catch plenty more evidence for you guys at home. So once again, thank you. That's right, we're back. It's the Elementals. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.